hope you had fun blowing off some steam with the carpenter. Tina!
Today we continue on with our Bette and Tina marathon because, as most of you probably know by now, we are covering all of the big Bette and Tina moments and episodes from not only the original L Word but from seasons 1 and 2 of Gen Q. And that is obviously because we are getting Bette and Tina back together in season 3, and some big things are coming for them at the end of the season. So today we're covering the season 2 premiere, Life, Loss, Leaving, and it includes one of the most iconic moments from the L Word, if not, in my opinion, probably the most iconic and repeated moment. So let's get right into it.
I thought Bette and I were solid.
Candace.
When were you planning to tell Bette? Right about now.
I mean, I remember this episode coming out and everybody was like so surprised and blown away because obviously it came completely out of nowhere.
Nothing was gonna go wrong like last time. I didn't think Bette could handle another miscarriage. No? Oh my.
Also, as someone who owns several medical clinics, this would never happen. A patient would be getting undressed in front of you, and then the doctor goes, "Oh my."
I'm not ready to tell anybody. I'll only keep it to myself for a while. Well, that's not gonna be.
Yeah, good luck.
Like I'm having this baby on my own. No, that's a shame, Tina.
Also, does she know the circumstance of what's going on? Like, for all she knows, there could be something, like, really bad going on.
Baby more than ever.
Very dramatic music. And then, are you ready for it? Obviously, we can't play that due to copyright, but season 2, there was a lot of changes from season 1 to season 2, one being the theme song, and sometimes I honestly hear that song in my nightmares. And when I was really into the L Word, like the very beginning when I was into it and I used to watch the DVDs on repeat, I definitely it just haunted my brain. And I remember there was like one of these magazines at the time literally ranked season 2 or the return of season 2 as like one of the worst moments because of this song, like just because of the song, nothing to do with the episode. I mean, there's a lot of changes between season 2, like we get Carmen, Marina's gone, and also there was some big changes with the writing staff and everything that was kind of going on with the, I don't want to say crew, but more like the writers and executive producers and stuff, because of course when Betty came in, Easy Girl, who is in Betty, became like the music supervisor, and then all of a sudden she was like writing episodes and things. And I mean, I'm gonna say rumored because I obviously haven't seen this with my own eyes, but it was always rumored that Easy Girl and Eileen Chaikin had a thing, and that's where all that came from. So if you didn't know that, the more you know. Okay, this is our big scene. One of them.
I'm going to ask to join you. I know that you all probably think I'm a monster.
The most iconic scene is at the end, of course.
I have something that I need to say to Tina. I didn't try to see you or call you until now because I wanted to make sure that I could do what you asked of me.
Bette just really, she really digs herself in it in this episode. Like, she goes from bad to worse. Like, just saying the worst things. She doesn't present herself in a good light here.
I promise I am not ever going to see her again. I am not ever going to speak to her again. I am not ever going to think about her again. It is completely and totally over.
Imagine being in this cafe. Freaking lesbians.
When did you end it? This morning I told her that you were the love of my life and that I didn't know what I was doing and that I must have gone
Yeah, what were you doing, Bet? What the hell were you doing?
Early insane. Did you tell her in person? Because I drove by the house at 2 a.m. Car wasn't there. Fuck! All night before you told her I was the love of your life this morning?
That also was an unscripted moment. I know that's lots of people say unscripted moments then that don't turn out to be them, but that was like Laurel wasn't supposed to turn over the table, so I think that's why they're all a bit like whoa. But yeah, good choice. It's a very iconic moment for sure, the table flipping, but there is a more iconic moment coming.
Asked if we could be out of the house for a couple of hours tonight because Tina is to come by and pick up some of her things. She can come by anytime she wants. You know that's not true.
That just really, this just some of the stuff she said in this episode, like it's just a bad mood. And there was some other scenes obviously that I didn't put in here because we're just talking about Bette and Tina here, but where she was like absolutely annihilating James and then this other artist, and yeah, Bette is like this close to absolutely losing her shit, which we will see later.
I couldn't help myself. How does that work? It's kind of an act of free will. You know, I exhausted every ounce of will I had, and I still couldn't stop.
Jesus Christ.
I love Tina. Tina is the only person that
No, Alice, I just had to do this apparently. You guys know I absolutely love Bette to death. And as I said yesterday, apart from this one serious fuck up, Bette has always been there, and it's been kind of on Tina's terms more if they're together or not. But this episode, Bette is not making herself look good.
still sitting on Candy's face. Actually, I'm not. I told you I ended it as soon as I could. As soon as you could?
As soon as you could.
No, I'm not a sex addict, but I'm prepared to take responsibility for it. No, you behaved really badly.
Really badly. You cheated on your wife who just had a miscarriage. Like, Jesus.
She was depressed and she was completely wrapped up in herself, and I tried to talk to her about it, but she completely shut me out. How long? 2 or 3 months. Out of 7 years, I think you could have waited.
But that is the thing I was saying yesterday too. Like, if they didn't go through this, even though again I'm not condoning cheating, then I think they probably just would have split up in a few years and that would have been the end of it. But instead they did work on their shit and get back together. And but as everybody knows, now we're really getting all that paid off because they've, well, the divorce and stuff, it still doesn't really make sense, but you know, the stuff with Gen Q season 3, we're really getting them back together, and we are getting some stuff in Gen Q season 3 that we never got from the original that people always wanted. So as I've said a million times, it will be fucking worth it when we get it, I promise.
Just be out of the house.
Poor Alice, she's just trying to be a good friend. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for our iconic moment? Like, one of the best moments of the L Word. I just love it. Also, I'll tell you why I would show this moment to someone who'd never seen the L Word to get them to watch it.
I needed to see you. Let me fix it. No. I overestimated myself. And then when we lost the baby, I thought that I had to take on the whole burden, to absorb your pain and ignore my own. Well, I hope you had fun blowing off some steam with the carpenter.
Get ready. I love it so much. Because obviously it's just like the whole Tina thing, and we're getting like a reminisce of that with the season 3 little trailer scene.
Well, I hope you had fun blowing off some steam with the carpenter.
And I'm hoping for more, but it's just the fact that like nothing sums this couple up better than the fact that Tina's like, you know what, Bette, like, you did this thing wrong, I just want to go in the house by myself, get my shit and go. But no, Bet is not having that. So Tina turns up, Bet's fucking there. She screams at her about why she needs to get back together with her, and then just absolutely screams her name as she's leaving. Like, there is no one more fucking iconic or dramatic than Bet Porter. And honestly, if somebody said you have 5 seconds to pitch this show, this is the scene I would show them, because it's just so messy drama, the L word. And I know we all love our like great happy couple stuff, but come on, 20 years, Bette and Tina, their back and forth, their drama, everybody loves it. And I'm gonna insert a little picture here because there is nothing that surmises Bette and Tina more. There is nothing that I love to watch more at 17 or at 35 than Bette and Tina's bullshit. I absolutely love it. So that sums up today's video. Tomorrow I'll be back with another one, of course. We have so much stuff happening. Gen Q season 3 is 9 days away. We're in the single digits. Make sure to go over to my Instagram. I posted a bunch of pictures from episode 3 of season 3, and there's a ton of guest stars because, as anyone who follows my channel knows, there is no Bette and Tina in episodes 3 through 8. So if you want to know more about any of that, I've linked the videos in the cards above. Make sure to subscribe, follow me on social media, check out my merch store and my Patreon, and as always, make sure to stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.